The rise of ODL, India's quiet education revolution. UGC flags 54 private universities as defaulters. Madhya Pradesh tops the list. Karnataka government grants 3-year age relaxation for civil service aspirants. Delhi government schools to introduce Rashtra Nidhi curriculum featuring RSS and freedom fighters. Bombay High Court directs Maharashtra government to make school safety data public by October 9. Open and distance learning in India has transformed education from the 1960s correspondence courses to today's hybrid online degrees. It began with Delhi and Madras universities' postal programs, gained momentum with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University and IGNOU, and spread nationwide through state open universities. Policies like NPE 1986 and NEP 2020 and platforms like SWAYAM and NPTEL legitimized ODL, making raising the gross enrollment ratio vital. ODL has empowered SC/ST OBC learners, PWDs, and working professionals, offering flexibility and inclusivity. Despite challenges, digital divide, quality gaps, and employer skepticism, it remains a powerful tool for quality, lifelong learning and democratizing education, especially post-COVID, when it's become the mainstream lifeline of higher education. The University Grants Commission has named 54 state private universities as defaulters for failing to submit mandatory information under Section 13 of the UGC Act 1956 and for not making public disclosures on their websites. Despite repeated reminders via emails and online meetings, many institutions did not comply. UGC guidelines mandate functional website with easily accessible disclosures and a search facility for stakeholders. Madhya Pradesh led with 10 defaulting universities followed by Gujarat, Sikkim and Uttarakhand. UGC has circulated the defaulters list, warning institutions to take immediate corrective steps with further action possible. This comes after UGC's recent tightening of oversight, including warning to 23 universities in July for not appointing ombudspersons. The Karnataka government has announced a one-time relaxation of 3 years in the upper age limit for candidates applying to state civil services. The Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms issued the order after several public representatives and organizations appealed to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. This relaxation applies to all categories of candidates for direct recruitment posters notified after this order and up to December 31st, 2027. Earlier, a 2-year relaxation had been granted on September 6, 2025, but it was withdrawn following further representations. The government clarified that this is one-time measure to benefit a larger pool of aspirants, while recruitment notifications remain posted for specific reserved categories pending internal reservation implementation. Delhi government schools will soon implement a new curriculum, Rashtra Nidhi, covering Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Singh and India's freedom fighters. Education Minister Ashish Sood announced a key feature is the RSS at 100 chapter, making it sanitary by highlighting its origins, philosophy, discipline, social initiatives and contributions during crises like the Kedarnath floods and the COVID-19 pandemic. Designed for classes 1 to 12, Rashtra Nidhi aims to instill civic consciousness, ethical governance and national pride. It will feature leaders such as Veer Savarkar, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The curriculum, launched and underwaiting until October 15, will release textbooks in November. Teacher handbooks and NCERT-led training sessions are underway for smooth implementation. The Mumbai High Court has ordered Maharashtra government to make safety information of all state schools publicly accessible by October 9, following a suo motu PIL after the 2024 sexual assault of two minors in Badlapur. Justices Revati Mohite Dare and Sandesh Patel emphasized a single website with a checklist covering all government, private, aided, unaided schools, Anganwadis, ashram shales, and observation homes, tracking compliance with the May 13 GR on child safety. The resolution mandates CCTV cameras, complaint boxes, staff verification, and transportation safety measures. Currently, 40% of schools have uploaded data. The court will review the website's functionality on October 10, ensuring parents can access and verify safety compliance.